Very soon we will start our lecture by sharing the screen. So let us start the topic. Okay. Okay. So here we are. Myself is Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande, and today is the 15th of May 2020, and this is a Friday, and this is 12 noon, and we are conducting our regular lecture, online lecture as per the e-learning timetable. Actually, Dr. Deshpande, Professor Deshpande is taking too many lectures other than the Friday that are always on the Monday, Wednesday, etc. in the evening, and so many other topics are discussed. But this is particularly very important because this is something officially, authentically, and regular lecture. All other teachings that Dr. Professor Deshpande is doing is like a complementary, extra. So that are the extra efforts. So in those lectures, the students' attendance is little bit can be understandable or adaptable, or there may be some what you can say the luxury in that things. But this particular Friday's lecture is mandatory for all, and so in the beginning, I request our one of the students, Shruti Gupta, to take the presentee at the end so that I may not get disturbed to just note that particular presentee. Yeah, she very well knows how to take the presentee on the screenshots. And I also request that the students, if they are confused, because after every presentee, I marked it on the Excel sheet that has to be submitted to the college, that has to be submitted to the university ABHS. And that's why I mark those presentees and absentees. I also declare those things default students list on our group, WhatsApp group. And there, some students say, oh, sir, I was there, you marked me absent, etc., etc. So for that matter, if any student or each student can make their presentee, wherever their name and the number comes, they can make a screenshot of that and they can send it to me when, if I ask, if confusion is there. Otherwise, no need to send. I think that this is a preliminary clear-cut introduction so that there should not be any confusion in between the teacher and the students. There should be healthy relation of the teachers and students. Another one announcement, as this is a routine lecture, you know that Professor Deshpande always talks, give some suggestions, instructions, and discussion before starting the actual topic. Another my appeal, this is appeal, kind appeal, that as you know, Professor Dr. Rajendra Deshpande is HOD, head of the department of Sharir Kriya department, Kriya Sharir department in PDES, Pune District Educational Associations, College of Ayurveda and Research Center, Nigdi Pradhikaran, Pune 44. Now, these online lecture styles or sharing of WhatsApp and all these things, Professor Deshpande is doing since last 3 years. It is not my ego, but I am proud of that. And now, because of the corona pandemic, everybody is started or sensitized for this type of e-technology. Even MUHS has been sensitized. And as you know, they are arranging, they are organizing the different teachers' lectures through the platform of Maharashtra University of Health Sciences, Nashik, Pune. I am very much thankful for all these people, Vice Chancellor Kalidas Chavan, Dr. Kalidas Chavan, Registrar and non-technical staff. Now, you know that I had one lecture in that last maybe Monday regarding this Monday, cardiac cycle. And tomorrow on Saturday, there is another interesting lecture by my colleague, senior professor in my college, Dr. Swati Chobe Madam. She is taking the lecture. So my dear students, you are also requested to attend this nice lecture because its topic is very interesting, Ayurvedic aspect of immunology or immunity. So this is my kind request, not only my college, but whoever is seeing this video, maybe other students from other colleges, they can attend my colleague Dr. Swati Chobe Madam's lecture tomorrow at 12:30 through the YouTube, or she has also shared her password and user ID, so you can take the enjoyment of that particular lecture. Now, coming to our today's topic, temperature regulation. If you open the CCIM syllabus, which is designed in 2014, CCIM, Central Council of Indian Medicine, has designed syllabus of each year of BMS in 2014. That means 6 years back, and still that is going on. In that syllabus, first year BMS, Kriya Sharira subject, paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1, part A, Ayurvedic, part B, allopathic. So in paper 1, part B, allopathic, modern physiology, nervous system is one of the topic, and at the end of that topic, there is one small subtopic, that is physiology of temperature regulation. Physiology of temperature regulation. आपल्या शरीरातली उष्णता कशी काय ऍडजस्ट होते, या कोरोनामध्ये आम्हाला ताप काय येतो, व्हाय देयर इज अ फीवर इन कोरोना, what is happening in the fever. So these things are related with temperature regulation. This topic is very popular for short answer question. I have already given you the question bank, question papers. You will find this question has been asked repeated for ACQ, 5 marks. Also, this is important topic for oral. This topic is indirectly related with homeostasis, or rather directly related. Fever, there is an imbalance of homeostasis. If you climb up the Everest mountain, Himalaya mountain, Alps Parvat in Switzerland, and go up and up and up in the snow, lot of snow, and then some people, they start problem with hypothermia. Try to understand hypothermia. Temperature is below, and that also can be dangerous to your heart, to your lungs, to your kidneys. First, it indicates the frostbite. New word, not in the book. Frost, F-R-O-S-T, frostbite, due to the chilled, cold snow sticking to your toes, fingers of the foot. Okay, frostbite. Okay, let us start the topic. Birds and mammals are warm-blooded animals. Write down this word, warm-blooded. That is homeothermic. So they can balance the temperature. They can, if it is outside, now, just now, few days back, few weeks back, it was a summer, April month, too hot, 40 degrees, 42. But our body is taking precaution that lot of sweat comes. Sweating is there, lot of sweating. And our internal body temperature is maintained, and your brain is protected. Although there is a too hot outside, similarly, in the winter, Shishira Rutu, chilled winds in January first week, too much cold, 7 degrees, 6 degrees. In the foreign countries, -10, -15. Still, in the extreme cold, in the extreme hot, our body is balanced naturally. That is called as warm-blooded animals. Body temperature is maintained at a constant level irrespective of the environmental temperature. But reptiles are poikilothermic. Difficult. Forget. Cold-blooded animals, they cannot maintain. That is a problem. Okay. Next, we will go further. Temperature can be measured in the 3 places: mouth, axilla here, and rectum. The commonest that nurses in the hospital, they go to the patient's ward round, because important parameters, new word, not in the book, write down. TPRBP, capital TPRBP, every 4 hours. Hospital admitted patient, nurses check temperature, pulse, respiration, and BP every 4 hourly for the admitted patients. So there they check with the axilla temperature. Thermometer is put over here. Now in corona, 500 rupees is the cost. Digital thermometer in the malls, in the shops. Now everywhere you go to check whether you are hyperthermic. Thermometer, digital thermometer. Okay. Very rarely in the children, rectal temperature can be also measured, but ideal is the axillary temperature. But this is a sequence. This is oral question. Rectal temperature is higher than oral, and oral is higher than axillary. Do you understand? Rectal is maximum, then mouth, then axilla. What is that? Inside temperature, body inside. Core temperature is always higher. Core inside and shell. Shell means outside. Core and shell. Write down this word. C-O-R-E. Core. Inside is always hot. Shell outside little bit better. So this is the reason. This is MCQ for this examination. Normal oral temperature 96.4 to 99.1 degrees Fahrenheit. Oral core temperature. Now inside temperature is 100 degrees in the human being. Next slide. Regulation. Physiological variation can occur. Physiological is not pathological. As per the age. Old age, Vata predominant, little bit less. In the young people, hot-blooded. Pitta pradhanya according to Ayurveda. Old age, Vata pradhanya. In the children, Kapha pradhanya. Do you understand? Gender-wise. Okay. Diurnal variation. At night, it will be low. When the daytime, it will be more and more physiological variations. For example, 97 to 90 or 96.5 to 97.5. This may be the range. Here come low, high, physiological, not pathological. After meals, it is always high. After exercise, it is always high. Sleep, less body temperature. Because metabolism is less, temperature is less. Write down. Metabolism less, temperature less. Metabolism more, hyperthyroidoxicosis, temperature will be high. Hyperthermia or fever is abnormal. This is pathological. Fever is pathological. Jwara in Ayurveda. Write down. Jwara is very important disease. Very important. Fever is mostly caused by bacteria and their toxins. According to Ayurveda, write down this, decreased body temperature is called as hypothermia. Hypo. Question for MCQ. All figures, all technical words. These are the clue for MCQ. Next, we will try to go for the next slide. Normal body temperature is maintained by hypothalamus. Most important for oral and MCQ. Don't forget, I have explained you few days back functions of hypothalamus. So hypothalamus is the most important part in temperature regulation because there are two centers, heat loss center. This is anatomical position, you must remember, situated in preoptic nucleus of anterior hypothalamus. At least remember, heat loss, anterior part, and heat gain center. Here is not hypothalamus, just I am showing you anterior and posterior. Heat gain center situated in the posterior hypothalamus. That is posterior part of the hypothalamus. This you must remember. Preoptic nucleus and this anterior part and posterior part. Remember, heat loss center, heat gain center in hypothalamus. Please don't forget. Brain is the control. Next, we will go further. Body temperature is depend on the metabolic rate. Just now I have told you, metabolism is a pitta. Digestion, parivartan, parinaman. This is all pitta. When pittam sasneha tikshnoshnam, lagu vistram saram dravam. Ushna tikshna property is responsible for heat production. Snigdaha shito gururmandaha. Shita gun is responsible for lowering the body temperature. So who are, according to Ayurveda, who are maintaining body temperature? Pitta and Kapha. Pitta is for stimulation, Kapha is for inhibition of heat regulating center. Metabolic rate is affected by exercise, the nervous system, hormones. Sympathetic nervous system, when you are angry, lot of activities, fight and flight. Sympathetic will increase the temperature in the daytime. Parasympathetic, relax at night. Body temperature low down. Okay. Hormones. Most important hormone is thyroid hormone because thyroid, T3, T4, TSH are controlling all metabolism of protein, carbohydrate, fats. Don't forget, thyroid is the most important hormone. ingestion of food, because digestion has to pitta, age, sex, climate, sleep, and malnutrition. Malnutrition causes hypothermia. Remember, body will be cold. Heat is retained in the body. How the heat is protected? When the hot, cold season is the December month. What is happening in the December? Because we want the heat. Body should be warm. Vasoconstriction, no sweating. Vessels are constricted. Sympathetic adrenaline stimulation. Skeletal muscle contraction. This will retain, body will retain the heat. This all things will happen in the December month. Remember, December. Muscle contraction. This is skeletal muscle contraction. Shivering. Shivering is protection, retaining body heat. And thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormone. Okay. Heat loss. There are 4 words for MCQ. Don't forget, this is MCQ. Radiation. This is very important. Very important. Oral, always they ask this question. How heat loss is taking place? Tell me the 4 names. Only 4 names. Radiation, evaporation, conduction, convection. Don't forget these 4 names. Radiation, evaporation, conduction, convection. For MCQ, heat loss. We are radiating our body heat. आता मी या खुर्चीवरती बसलेलो आहे. आफ्टर माय लेक्चर व्हेन आय गेट अप and somebody comes and says, oh, किती खुर्ची गरम झाली आहे. Do you understand? I'm sorry, this is a joke, but this can happen. This is called as a conduction. Your body is radiating some heat. Okay. Next, radiation. All definitions will be asked in the oral examination. All definitions. Radiation is the transfer of heat from a warmer object to cooler object without physical contact. Without physical contact. Infrared, in the practice we use the red light, so that is radiation. If we go in the sunlight in the morning time, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, we go to the sun radiation makes our body warm. We go to the sun bath in the cold winter. Evaporation is the conversion of liquid to a vapor. Simple thing. Sea water is evaporated because of the heat is lost. Okay. Next, again trying to make next slide. Conduction, transfer of body heat to a substance or object in contact with the body. Just now I have given the example. I am sitting on the chair for 1 hour. After I get up after lecture, my chair will be hot. Base of the chair will be hot. That is conduction. Convection is the transfer of body heat by a liquid or gas between areas of different temperature. I exhale CO2 and O2. So this also can reduce your body heat. Next. When the body temperature, these 2 slides, 111, 112 and 113, most important slides. If you write only these slides predominantly, first you write and then write other things for SAQ. Temperature regulation occurs by when the body temperature increases, you concentrate on this word. We are talking about body temperature increase. In summer, what is happening in the summer? So how the homeostasis takes place? How the homeostasis takes place in summer? Promotion of heat loss, sweating will be more, and prevention of heat production. Body will say, no, don't do. Grishma Rutu Madhe Shramachi Kame Karunayet. In summer season, Ayurveda advice, don't do much physical exercises. Why? Because body temperature is increase in summer and we want to protect our body. Okay. Promotion of heat loss by increasing the secretion of sweating, sweda in Ayurveda, by inhibiting sympathetic centers in the posterior thalamus. It causes the cutaneous vasodilatation and causing excessive sweating. That's why it is homeostasis is maintained. Heat loss center prevents heat production by inhibiting. Remember, it is inhibiting metabolic reactions, not too much metabolic reactions. In summer, we don't want to eat. You understand? We don't want to eat. Why? Why? Because nature says your metabolism should be reduced. Because metabolic will process again create a lot of heat. We don't want heat. So in the Grishma Rutu, उन्हाळ्यामध्ये माणसाला भूक कमी का लागते. Why there is a less appetite in summer season? First question. Why Ayurveda advice? आयुर्वेदाने असं का सांगितलंय की उन्हाळ्यामध्ये व्यायाम करू नये किंवा अर्धशक्तीपेक्षाही कमी व्यायाम करावा? Why there should be less exercise? Because we want to protect our body. Homeostasis should be maintained. Okay. Next. Okay, we will try to go further. Here I will go. I'm just confused. Okay. Yes. Now, another criteria, second condition, write down. When body decreases, body temperature decreases. What is that month? Shishira. December end and January 1st week. Very cold. Write down 7 degrees, 6 degrees. Sometimes in Kashmir, 0 degree, -2. This is temperature decrease. So, how the nature is maintaining homeostasis? Temperature regulation is equal to homeostasis. Temperature regulation is equal to homeostasis. Number one, prevent heat loss. There should not be heat loss. That's what we do. Woolen clothes. Woolen clothes. Woolen clothes. What is that? Prevention of heat loss. My heat should not go out. My heat should not go out. Protection by woolen clothes, scarf, cap. Do you understand? Okay. Promotion of heat production. I must go for jogging. I will run. I will run. I will run. I will run. Why? Promotion of heat production. In the month of December, I want homeostasis. Are you getting my point? Are you getting? Understanding? Yes. Prevention of heat loss by wearing woolen clothes. This is not written here. That's why you are attending my lecture. Because Dr. Deshpande is telling something, many other things. Something clues, how to remember. He is making action, facial expressions. That is interesting. Nobody does do like that. Okay. So promotion of heat production by exercise. Right now. आयुर्वेदाने सांगितलेलं आहे हेमंत आणि शिशिर ऋतूमध्ये मस्त फळाचे पदार्थ खावा, गोड गोड खावा, पाहिजे ते खा. अग्नी चांगला आहे. Your fire, digestive fire is very good according to Ayurveda. And that's why they say eat in a liberal fashion. Whatever means not incompatible. विरुद्धांना नाही खायचंय. But whatever the scheduled drug or expected food that you can eat as per your capacity. Maximum capacity, maximum. Because when you eat fried food, fatty substances, दिवाळीचा फराळ, write down दिवाळी फराळ. That is a promotion of heat production. Okay. Next. So in December month, आपण थंडीने काकडतो. एवढी स्टुडंट्स आहे, सर आमचे जरा तास बाहेर घेता का? ग्राउंड मध्ये घ्या ना सर, थंडी वाजते, वर्गात थंडी वाजते सर, आपण बाहेर जाऊया ना. You remember? Everybody wants to go in the sun, in the ground. And always, when I come in my bike to the college, everybody is like this. So that is shivering. Heat gain center. We want heat stimulates the primary motor center of shivering when enormous heat is produced because of severe muscular activities. What is shivering? Severe muscular activities. Metabolic reactions are increased. आपण चांगलं फराळाचं खातो. Sympathetic centers are activated by heat gain center. Adrenaline is more. To stimulate secretion of adrenaline and noradrenaline, adrenaline accelerates the cellular metabolic activities. This sentence is important. Adrenaline accelerates cellular metabolic activities. चयापचयाची प्रक्रिया. So adrenaline hormone is pitta pradhanya energy. Write down. Adrenaline is equal to pitta pradhanya energy. Comparison for MD students. Also, hypothalamus secretes thyrotropin releasing hormone. We have discussed that. Releases thyroid stimulating hormone. And this sentence is very important. In the December, thyroxine levels will be definitely high because that stimulates the metabolic activities and that makes the heat production in the December. Always try to understand, just remember some months for heat regulation. Okay. Next we will go promotion of heat production by chemical thermogenesis. Chemical thermogenesis, pitta. Write down. In the December, pitta will be more secreted. That's why your digestion is very good in the December month. Digestion is number one. But in summer, pitta is very less. Shudha mandya. Shudha, appetite. Mandya, less appetite. Huh? Heat is produced by metabolic activities induced by hormones. Thyroxine, adrenaline hormones are pitta kara dravya. Please remember, MD students. Huh? Now, practical importance. If temperature regulation is disturbed, two problems can arise. When homeostasis will be lost, physiology of temperature regulation will be disturbed. Two things. Number one, fever, F-E-V-E-R. Another name, pyrexia, P-Y-R-E-X-I, pyrexia. In the coronavirus, corona infection, COVID-19, what are the problems? Dry cough, fever, most important, sore throat, body ache, but temperature is most important. Remember, that is the toxin, that is the armor. I request all of you, please, my dear friends, now in this coming rainy season, from the just 15 days ahead, 7th of June 2020, I request all of you, if you want to protect from corona, fever, these elements, my request, Maha Sudarshana Ghanavati, write down, Maha Sudarshana Ghanavati, Ayurvedic Baidyanath tablet, Maha Sudarshana Ghanavati, in spite of crocin, in spite of combiflam, Professor Deshpande is requesting all my viewers, use Maha Sudarshana Ghanavati in high dose, 3 tablet morning, afternoon and evening for adult person. That is best antipyretic, Amanashak. It will try to prevent corona infection. In addition to that, throughout, from today only, you start, write down the name, Guduchi Ghanavati, Guduchi, Gulvel, Giloy, Guduchi Ghanavati, tablet are available every day from today up to the month of December. If anybody wants something to take as a rasayana, immunomodulator, immunoboosting, antipyretic, Guduchi Ghanavati must be taken by everybody if anybody wants. If anybody is confident, no sir, I don't want anything, that's okay. But Guduchi Ghanavati, Dr. Professor Deshpande is recommending for everybody, continuously minimum for 3 months, stop for 10 days, again continue till the even end of December. This is my request, okay? Then hypothermia is also the problem. So next, I request Shruti Gupta, Dandavate, any student to please make the screenshots of the presentee, because I am looking little bit less presentee, right about 51 students. I am looking 51, maybe myself then 50 only. Okay, no problem. I don't bother about the presentee because Dr. Deshpande is believing. Dr. Deshpande has a passion of teaching, and student who has a passion of learning, they will hear, they will look my TV, they will see my videos. I don't bother who are seeing and who are not, who are giving me up, who are giving me down. No. Do karmanyevadhikaraste. Our enjoyment is more important. I am genuine interest to tell my knowledge and experience. Okay, coming to the point. Fever. This is for practical purpose. 3 types: low grade fever, moderate grade fever, and high grade fever. Especially high grade fever in meningitis. In this corona, in this flu, the fever is around low grade and moderate grade. It's very less. It will be go high in the last stages. When there is a severe infection, all the pneumonia is there, then there will be high fever. Okay, meningitis, high fever. Cold cough, bronchitis, mild infection, low fever. More infection, more high fever. Clinical features of fever: headache will be there, sweating, because this temperature increases. Why? Nature wants to kill the bacterial toxin. Nature wants to kill viral toxin. Nature wants to digest those toxins. That's why body heat is more. So temperature increase is a protective mechanism. Write down sentence. Temperature increase is a protective mechanism. Cough is a protective mechanism. Try to understand this concept. Okay. Next, what is next? Diarrhea is a protective mechanism. But if it is anything is too much, we have to control it. Okay. So any drug, any medicine, Mahasudarshan Ghanavati or Guduchi Ghanavati or modern what we call as a paracetamol, crocin, these drugs are called as, write down, antipyretic, Pyretic. First year students, they don't know. Okay, antipyretic. Ayurvedic, Jwaragna. Then I request, as it is a fever is going on, try to understand Sharangodaka. The important word, write down, medicated water. Musta parpat ushira chandana nagari. Musta parpat ushira. Musta parpat ushira chandana nagari. Shrutam shitam jalam deyam pipasa jwarashantaye. I know it's very complicated, but my request, only write down this word. Shadangodaka. Shadanga and udaka. Because there are 6 plants. So shada means 6. Shadanga, udaka, to reduce the fever. So in corona infection also, everybody should be given, whoever suspected. If there is a CCF, cold cough and fever, suspicious of corona, start Mahasudarshan Ghanavati, Guduchi Ghanavati, Shadangodak. That will take care of the fever, bacterial toxin, viral toxin, and immunity. Okay. So muscle pain, most important problem is a dehydration and weakness. Whenever there is a fever for typhoid, Vishama Jwar, for continuously 4, 5, 7 days, what is happening because of the heat? Ushna Tikshna Guna, Udaka Kshaya will be there. Rasak Kshaya Lakshana, write down. When fever is there, Rasak Kshaya is there. In high fever, especially brain fever, meningitis, convulsions can take place. Remember, confusion, irritability, and hallucination. Some noises which are not existing, you get something is there. Hallucination. त्याला मराठीत भास म्हणतात. भास काहीतरी ऐकायला येते, काहीतरी दिसते. That is भास. Imaginary thinking. Okay. Next, we will go try to further. Hypothermia, opposite. Mild hypothermia, 95 to 91. Moderate hypothermia and severe hypothermia. This is related when you go high up in the mountains like Everest, Himalaya, and Alps Parvat in foreign countries, Switzerland. So be protected when you go upstairs, up in the hills, top. Next, we will try to see anything more. Causes of hypothermia. As I told, exposure to the cold temperature, immersion in the cold water, hypothyroidism. Don't forget this condition. Myxedema. Body temperature is less. Drug abuse, lesion in the hypothalamus, and hemorrhage in the pons of the brain. Okay. In mild hypothermia, there is uncontrolled intense shivering, body pain, neuralgic pain, discomfort is there. In moderate hypothermia, shivering stops, but muscle becomes stiff, mental confusion, shallow respiration, weak pulse, and low BP. Try to understand, blood pressure will low in hypothermia. In fever, blood pressure, pulse will be on the higher side. Okay. In severe hypothermia, weakness and exhaustion, skin becomes bluish gray, cyanosed, gangrene, even gangrene can take place. Remember my word, because vasoconstriction and then problem. Eyes are dilated, person loses the consciousness. So this is nearly end, not of the end of the lecture. This is the end of the slide, and I will try to share another slide with regards to our Sarata. Okay, so that can be have the fast revision for our Dhatu Sarata. Okay, here we have last only 2 minutes. Don't worry. So I will just read these shlokas for you. Dhatu Sarata is a dhatu. What is Sara Dhatu? Vishuddhatara Dhatu. Don't forget this word. Revision of the Dhatu Sarata in last 2 minutes. Revision. Vishuddhatara Dhatu. Why we do the Sara Parikshan? Balamana Vishesha Jnanartham. Don't forget these words. Balamana. Strength. Understanding the strength. Quality of tissues. For Immunity. I just want to take you to the immunity point of Ayurvedic. Dr. Chobe madam will talk a lot tomorrow. But Ayurvedic immunity is depend on, write down 1, 2, 3, 4. Number one, lifestyle should be based on Prakriti. If anybody wants, doctor, give me some Chavanprash, strong tonic to immunity. First tell him it is not depend on only medicines. Ahara, Vihara, and Aushadhi. Don't forget, Ahar, Vihar, Aushadhi, food, lifestyle, and then medicines. So immunity will depend on Prakriti lifestyle, Sarata. If there is a Madhyama and Hina Sarata, you must improve the tissue quality by giving proper rasayana to that particular dhatu. Third point, dinacharya, daily regimen should be followed as per Ayurvedic guidelines. If you take Chavanprash and go at the sleep at 1 o'clock, that will not help. So when to get up, when to sleep, when to eat, how to behave accordingly. So all this dinacharya, daily regimen is important. Seasonal regimen, doubt. Rutucharya is very important. And only 3 medicines I will recommend in general, which are proved PROVD for immunomodulator. Number 1, Ashwagandha for Vata Kapha people, Shatavari for Vata Pitta people, and Guduchi for Pitta Kapha people. For mental fitness, Brahmi. So 4 medicines I have mentioned today: Ashwagandha, Guduchi, Shatavari, and Brahmi. Don't forget these Rasayana Dravyas: Ashwagandha, Shatavari, Guduchi, Brahmi. Ashwagandha, Shatavari, Guduchi, Brahmi. For Corona, I recommended Guduchi and Mahasudarshana Dhanavati, and following the lifestyle advice. Okay. So, dear friends, I conclude my lecture over here. Thank you very much for your patience hearing, and please subscribe my YouTube channel, which is a boosting, moral boosting for my activities. I wish you all the best.